supplements, then your Medicare Part B deductible has to be met before the insurance kicks in. So your insurance won't pay anything until you've paid your part. And depending on what plan, what your deductible will be and what year you're watching it. So let's say your deductible is approximately $190. And you go to the doctor for the first time this year and you have, I don't know, a physical. Then a lot of times at the doctor's office, they'll say, hey, thank you for coming in. You are going to have to pay a copay right now, or your deductible. Don't pay it now. Don't try to save time, make it more convenient, help the doctor out, because you want it to all go through the system so that the doctor's office sends it to Medicare and their portion to the insurance company, and then you get your EOB, your explanation of benefits, and it says this is how much your charge was, this is what actually happened, because you want to make sure that they billed you for what you actually did. I know you probably heard about how much Medicare fraud there is, and unfortunately there are a lot of bad actors in the physician community where you only got a physical, but they said that you also did this, 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 and this, because they're overbilling Medicare. You'll have a chance to find that out on your EOB and turn them in if there is a problem. So you get EOB and it said you got your physical because your doctor's honest, and you have a charge here for $1,000. You haven't paid your deductible yet, so we'll say $200, make my math even easier. And they'll say what you owe the provider is $200. Your provider will then send you a bill and you will pay the provider that $200. So it's pretty simple. Where it gets complicated is if you're like me and you forget things. So you go to the doctor for the first time, not in January, which would be clean, but maybe February or March, you go for the first time. You think it's the first time, that's the key. It's not really the first time because you forgot that you had a splinter and you just ran to the urgent care and you forgot. You know how that goes. So then when you had something big, you got bronchitis or pneumonia, and you say, I know I have to pay my deductible for this, but no, you had to pay for this too. And once your deductible's met for the whole year, you're done. So the key is you might have gone to 2 doctors, back to back, day to day. Once you met the deductible here, you don't have to pay it here. That's another reason why you don't want to pay at the doctor's office. So if the provider says you need to pay this now because you haven't met it, she might not know that you were at the doctor yesterday and that you had a splinter taken out the day before. So really, your deductible applies to those charges. Once it's met, then today's visit, you won't have a copay or deductible. I know I'm a little bit rough right now. It could be more simple and clearer, forgive me. But thank you for tuning in. We do a video every week. If you don't know me, my name is Sylvia Gordon with the Medicare Family. My family knows a lot about Medicare and usually is more eloquent and well-spoken than I am being right now. The Part B deductible is like one of the easiest parts of Medicare. So the fact that I'm struggling to explain that is a bad sign because all the rest of it's much more confusing. I think my forte is I'm better at the more confusing parts. I think I'm not as good at the simple parts because there's nothing simpler than Part B. If you have questions, you can scroll down to the bottom of your screen and ask me. You can email us, call us. It never costs money to work with us at the Medicare Family. We'll be happy to answer your other questions about anything regarding Medicare or Medicare Part B. Watch us next week for more informative and hopefully much more better explained videos.